How you doing, everybody? Chef Mark back in the kitchen. Have an extra one for you today. Some people asked about angel food cake and if I have extra egg whites. In the bake shop, lots of times you'll have an excess of egg whites and you need something to do with them. So if you're making macaroons or meringues, angel food cake's another good one. If you don't have the pan like this, that's okay. You can do them in other pans. I've done them in sheet pans and rolled them up and stacked them. So you just have to be a little bit more inventive, but it does work. So I have my egg whites in here that I've been whipping up, and then I'm going to add sugar, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of cream of tartar, which will help it whip and stabilize. The recipe is in your book, and then after that I'm going to fold in some more sugar and flour and add a little bit of vanilla and put it in the pan. The pan does not get anything sprayed on it. We want it dry. We want it to be able to kind of creep up and hold on to the sides, and that's where you get that nice light airiness of your cake. So I'm going to finish mixing here. Our egg whites. A little bit at a time. Make sure you get the egg whites to whip up and have some stability. My oven's preset at 350 degrees. Again, I'm using the handheld mixer. In case you don't have a mixer at home like a KitchenAid, this works just fine. I would not recommend doing this by hand. Okay? Unless you want a really, really good arm workout. Alright? Just going to kind of show you where we're at here. So, still a little bit on the soft side. We want to take this to like firm, stiff peach, so just a little bit longer. Around the bowl, keep it even. You're not just stuck in one place. Takes a little bit longer with this type of piece of equipment. And if you notice the egg whites we use at school, they just whip up. They have a little bit something else in them. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it whips up really quick. My oven going off telling me that our chiffon cake that we made earlier is almost done. I'm going to take it right to there. Easy way to clean them off. I have a little bit of vanilla. Again, you could do almond, lemon, something else. Put that in there. Now, if you over whip these, the cake still works, but sometimes you take the elasticity out of it. Think about like a balloon. Or like you're putting in something stretchy, and you put it in there and it presses out. You still need to have it a little bit more room to grow, or if a balloon pops, or your cake will crack. Okay. So I sifted my cake flour and sugar, and I'm going to add that in 2 stages. And again, kind of give it a little bit of shake as I do the folding procedure around the edges and into the bottom. And in the second half, again, I don't do it all the way. I don't want to overfold. I want to keep that lightness. put this into my mold. If I have extra, I have some little butt pan molds that look similar to an angel food cake pan. And I could do some mini ones, so maybe I use that for a plate of dessert or a little pastry that I put into the case. This is a really good way to use up your excess egg whites. It's really good for the summer. Adding fresh marinated berries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, a little bit of sugar, maybe a little bit of liqueur. You may see like it looks a little lumpy here or there. That's okay. And then sometimes when I'm done with this cake, I'm going to turn it over, and I want to kind of let it sit like this so that the cake will kind of stay basically up tall, but it's upside down, so it's kind of working against gravity. And then I usually cut off about the top third of it, and then I make a little canal or opening in the center, and just kind of cut on each side towards the middle and the end, and it digs right out, and I'll put a filling in there. So like a key lime chiffon filling, whipped cream on the outside, toasted coconut, delicious cake. Okay, so. This is a very big pan. This is going to be a big old angel food cake. So all the stuff I'm doing, I'm here at the vegan restaurant. If I have extra, then I give it to all my helpers over here. Betty gets a little piece, Julia gets a little piece. Maybe the photographer guy gets a little piece if he's good. So, and this will go in the oven, golden brown, kind of spring spread.